Ty, anything really stand out that you're looking at in the box score?
No.
What led to such a struggle in that first half scoring defensively, and why were Brandon and Zion so hard for you guys to stop?
Well, Brandon, he always gets going against us in the first quarter. I wonder what he's averaging against us in the first quarter since we played him. Always gets off the fast starts, and it kind of puts us behind the 8 ball every game. Defensively, I think they scored the first 12 out of 13 possessions, so it's kind of hard to really get into any kind of flow or any kind of rhythm because they're scoring every time down the floor, and you got to take the ball out of bounds. And then I just thought offensively we didn't get into a good offensive rhythm. I thought we had a nasty flow all night. Thought their pressure bothered us, speeded us up, and made us slow at the same time, if you understand what I'm saying. And it just kind of took us out of everything we wanted to do, so we never really got to our second side, third side actions because by the time we initiated, it was just the clock was already gone down. So, I take responsibility for that, as far as just offensively, we got to be better in that regard. And then when teams are pressuring James, just having somewhere we can get off the ball and then get it back, so to relieve some of that pressure. So, it's like I said, he's new. We haven't really been able to really implement everything. So, but I'll take responsibility for us. We had to be better offensively. We wasn't that good.
And Coach, speaking about offensively, you guys only had 11 turnovers. So how frustrating is it for you? Do you guys pretty much take care of the ball but still not get into a flow offensively?
Yeah, we had 27 assists and only 11 turnovers, but it just didn't feel like a good flow to the game, offensively, and so, we got to be better with that, myself as well as the players as well, but just, get into our stuff quicker, get into our actions quicker so that way we can get to our second and third actions and not feel like we have to force a shot, because the shot clock's getting down, so we got to do a better job with that.
Ty, that Russ, Zoo, Tucker trio is kind of struggled, obviously in a small sample size. They started the fourth together. Just what were you kind of seeing at that point in the game to stick with them in that moment?
You said to stick with them?
Yeah, they took them out, but for those first few minutes.
Well, shit, they just got in the game. And so we just got to figure out that, because, they have done some good things. I thought in that second quarter they did a good job just with the energy, and they did a good job in San Antonio as well, So just, being able to play better, I think is the biggest thing. I think we found the rotations that we like and that we want, and then we just got to play better.
Coach, with Russ, he started the season so well, and then now making the move to the bench. He was, I believe, 1 for 8 tonight. How can you kind of get him going on offense, just to also, get others involved as well?
Yeah, like I said, it's an adjustment period for him. Like I said, just coming off the bench now and trying to find his rhythm and his groove. Just we got to get him to the post a little bit more against smaller guys. And then I think he had some good attacks. He got to the basket a few times where he missed a couple layups, but we need him to attack the basket the way he is. And so just getting used to, I think, coming off the bench, understanding where he's going to, be good for us offensively, and, with him and PG on the floor together, they play well together over the years. So it's going to come. Like I said, it's going to take a little time, but it's going to come. And like I said, just got to figure out just getting him comfortable in that second unit.
Second half, you started BJ to match up with Zion. Like, how do you feel like that matchup went over the course of the second half? And what's the challenge that someone like Zion brings to consistently, contain him, depending on who's on the floor?
It's a tough matchup, all the way around the board. And I thought PJ did a great job just competing against him, trying to make it hard. In that first half, he really did some good things to get us back in the game. And then so starting him in the third quarter, try to match him, his minutes with Zion. I think he was able to take a 6-point lead, and we did some good things, And so, but Zion's always in attack mode. He's never going to let you off the hook. He's going to attack, get to the basket, get to the paint. We knew that coming into the game. And like I said, down the stretch, he really took over the game.
Well, and just to follow up, New Orleans only taking 24 threes in this game. I know they shot at a high percentage, but when you look at that, is there like a sense of satisfaction of limiting attempts, or do you look back and possibly think like you could just force them to take more jump shots knowing that they're so paint oriented?
Yeah, that was our game plan, to shrink the floor, make them take, more threes. And like I said, Herb Jones, he made his threes tonight, 3 or 4. Dyson made 1, as well as Valanciunas went 2 for 2, and so We talked about it coming into the game, like let's protect the paint first and then build back out. And then late in that second half, they was able to make some threes to kind of seal the game for them.
37 3-point attempts for you guys tonight. I believe it's the second most you guys have attempted in a game this year. Are more threes kind of a thing that you want to see out of this group? I know you don't want to take them out of their comfort zones.
I want to see more makes.
More makes?
Yeah, wherever you make it from. I don't care. Threes, twos, free throw, layup. Just make it. I don't care where you shoot the ball from. It don't really matter to me. Just make it.
Are you comfortable with the quality of looks that they're generating, though? Like, I know you said
Yeah.
New Orleans mucked it up a bit, but, like,
Yeah.
are you comfortable with the quality?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we had more that we could have took as well, that we passed up on, and so usually when you pass up on a good shot, you're going to get a worse shot, especially in this league with the 24-second shot clock, but I don't go into the game saying, we got to take a lot of, just take the open shot and just hopefully make some shots. That's the biggest thing for me.
Thank you.